Hello students, welcome back to another Waidsum Academy video and in today's class we are going to be solving a Cambridge IGCSE Information Communication and Technology paper 2-1 May-June 2024 and as I said May-June 2024 paper 2-1. So let's quickly begin. They say that you have been supplied with the following source files: bookings, childcare evidence, lifelong, logo, playgroup, and test scores. For today's class, we're gonna just focus on document production, and in the next class, we will do access and database. So they say open file, open evidence file. So here is our evidence file. As I've already done, they say that make sure that your name, center number, candidate number will be appearing every page of this document. So I've already done this, but let me show you how you do so. First, you go to insert, then you go to header. When you click on header, you get to click on any type of the header you like, which is this one, and you just type in your name, your center number, and your candidate number. Just like this. During the exam, they will give you this information, your center and candidate number. But for now, this is your how you do so. And then you click on close header and footer. And then no matter how many pages you create, you will always see your Waidsum Academy center number and candidate number. So they say serve this document as your work area, as in your work area as evidence followed by your candidate. For example, exit evidence 999. So basically, all we have to do is click on File and Save As. You go to your work area, Browse, Evidence. Now you will save it. As you can see, it's now called Evidence 0001. And then they say you need this evidence during the examination to place screenshots in when required. You are going to edit a document for Tara Touch Childcare. The company uses a corporate house style, and all the documents paragraph style must be created and applied as instructed. So you're going to now edit in Word. We're going to edit a document. They say using a suitable software package, open the file J24121 childcare RTF. So we're going to go to our files and we're going to go to the childcare. By the way, RTF means rich text format. As you can see, it's in Word and it's a rich text format. If you click on it, you will see that they have a very long, large document with a table and a list. And they said that the page is set up as A4 portrait alternations with 2 center margins. Do not make any changes to the settings. So they don't want you to touch this settings. They don't want you to change anything. Just listen as you're going, and during the exam, I highly recommend you should listen to whatever they say, no matter how strange it might seem. 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. Save this document in your work area as file name nursery. So they want us to save this. That's our first thing we should do. We go to save as. We're going to go to browse. We're going to click on nursery. This is how they want us to save it. And you click on save, so it's automatically saved. And next they say make sure it's saved in the format of the software you're using. Place the evidence your evidence document a screenshot of how the file has been saved. Make sure there is evidence on the file type. So they want us to show that we have saved this into our workplace. So we're going to click on browse again. I take a screenshot. We're going to click on nursery. We're going to click on Word document. They say they want us to serve this as the file type we're using. Click on Word document, and we're gonna screenshot this. Let's grab my screenshot. We can easily click on this. We screenshot this higher up area. You're gonna copy this and paste it into your evidence. Save. Then we're gonna click on step one evidence. Gonna click on Control V. And we're gonna save our evidence. So this is what they ask you to do. Now you can take more than one screenshot if you need to. You don't have to be one, but let's just go on. So back to our question, they say that we've done this already. Now they say place in the nursery document a right aligned header on a single line, prospectus produced by, followed by space, then your name, center number, and candidate number. So what they want you to do is right now is you want you to collect all of these prospectus by. You can copy this, but during the examination, I don't think you can. You're gonna go to top. They say place right aligned header. So we're gonna make this right aligned. This is left, so this is right. We're gonna click Ctrl V, produce by. Then we're gonna type our name, comma, center number, then candidate number. Then we're gonna save this. Make sure you always save your work, no matter how small of a change you made. Make sure you always save it because you never know when something bad may happen. So let's keep going. And then they said add a left, ooh, a right align header and a left align footer. Oh, okay. So I understand what we just did. We're gonna control X this, control X. And we are going to go to insert. As you remember the header I showed you, they want us to do this. Then we're gonna go and make it right aligned right here. We're gonna do this. Yes, this is what they want us to do. Then you're gonna go to the footer, and they said they want a left aligned footer, automated pin numbers. So just you click on here, click on page number, and in the bottom of the page, left aligned right here. So you will see no matter as you go down, no matter the pages, it will automatically put in your page number you're in. You're going to click on close header and footer, and you're going to click on save. So no matter how many pages, you can see it's always there. It's always there, and the page number is always there. So you make a save, and we click on make sure that all header details are on a single line, all the alignments match the page margins, there are no other text or placeholders are included in the header and the footer areas, and the header and footer are displayed on all pages. This is a cross-check to what we've just done. As you can see, there's space, there's no text in the header and footer, and all of our header and footer are in every page. You can see, as you can see, and all headers and footer are in a single line. Now next they said create and store the following style based on the default normal paragraph style. So this is this is a style, a type of text, a font. They want us to create one, and they have given us the details on how they want us to create it. So we're going to click on styles. We're going to click on this small tiny button. You're going to see it's going to open this menu bar. You're going to click on the A plus, which clicks on creating a new style. Now they want us to call it TC style, TC title. So we'll go back here, TC title, and they want us to make it based on the default normal paragraph style. So we're gonna go back right here, style based on, no, not TC body, yeah, TC body, the paragraph style. They want us to make it, they want us to make this style 32 center, bold, and italic. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna make sure 32 center, bold, italic, single. So this last final part, you're gonna click on format, gonna click on paragraph. So they say the line spacing is already single, and the point after, before and is 0, and after is 6. So we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna click on 6. I'm gonna click on OK. You are gonna click on OK. I'm gonna change it to TC body. Now they say take a screenshot to show the defined settings for TC style. So we're gonna click on style, our title. Modify. You see this part? They want you to take a screenshot of it. So we're just gonna carry our screenshot app and we're gonna screenshot all of this and we're just gonna copy it. Okay. We are just gonna go back to evidence and step 3 and we're just gonna control paste, reduce the size, and you already have your second evidence. This is what they want you to do when during the exam. They want to see and prove that you've done the work. Make sure this evidence is based on the default normal paragraph style. Place this in your evidence document. Now apply the TC title style to the text Tara Lot Childcare. We're gonna go back here. You can see the Tara Lot Childcare. We're just gonna apply the style TC title. And I'm gonna save on this. Select the subheading staff and the following text up, including to the paragraph ending with adjoined and new surroundings. Change the page layer so that this exists in 2 columns. Oh, they always ask this in every question. They always mark this. So you see this part, they want you to highlight this part up all the way to the paragraph ending with adjoined and new surroundings. So we're just gonna highlight everything. If you can't find, when you were doing something and you can't find what you're looking for, I already found it, you can click on editing in this search bar, but I've already found what I'm looking for. So we're gonna click on insert, layout, actually in layout, and we're gonna go to columns. We're gonna click on 2, but we're gonna first click on more columns first. We will click on 2 and make sure an equal width with a 1 centimeter space between the columns. So they want, when they ask for this, you have to click on modify because you need a 1 centimeter spacing. And if your word is not in centimeter, you can convert into centimeter. That is why math is important. You can convert it and put it in the way they want it. This is what they want to see. You're gonna click on save because remember, you always save your work. And this is beautiful. It's very nice. Let's continue. So then they say the style name TC subhead has already been created, stored, and applied to the 5 subheadings. They want us to modify the TC subhead so that the following formatting is applied. Single 7. Okay, they want all of this. Excuse me. They want all of this in your work. So we're gonna go to our TCs and we're gonna click on home styles. You're gonna click on the small button right next to it. See the subhead. We're gonna click on this arrow and click on modify, or you can just right click. If you can do that, you can just right click and modify it. Either way, it's the same. It's the same way. So this is the subhead. They said they want it to be sans serif 14 center italic bold and all capitals. Okay. 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 Sans serif 14 center. Okay. So here we're going to say sans serif 14 and center. We're gonna remove this italic, bold, and all capitals. So we're gonna click on italic, bold, and for all capitals we're gonna click on font. Here is all caps. When you click on font, this is supposed to show up, and you can see the strike through, there's double strike through, superscript, subscript, shadow, outline. There's a lot of things. But what we're looking for, there's small caps. But what we're looking for is all caps. We're gonna click on OK, and then we're gonna click on paragraph. They say before is 0, so we're gonna click on 0, and after is 7, so we're gonna 7. and and the line spacing is single, just exactly as they want us to be, single, 0, and 7. So we're gonna click on OK. Now you can see that all of my subheads have been replaced with this. If you can see it's more modified, all our subheads has been replaced with this. Now this is take a screenshot. Of course, they always want you to take a screenshot of the settings applied and place this into your evidence documents. So we're just gonna go back. We're gonna right click. And this is what they want you to take a screenshot of course. You can take more than one screenshot, as you said, but I normally prefer doing one screenshot to not waste too much space. Because sometimes I don't know about um morning schools, but the school most sometimes they might ask you that pages are limited. They don't want more than 4 or 5 pages. So far we only have 2 pages, you can see in the bottom. Oh, three. So far we only have 3 pages. But because this picture is big, if I reduce the size now, we'll be back to, okay, yeah. Sometimes they say only 3 pages or 4 pages. Like this one, you only have 3 pages. Oh, two. Reduced. So let's go on, minimize this. You close this for a bit. I've done this. Then they said add a number list formatted to one form as a text form, art design, make sure that the numbers are aligned, and the list is single line spacing with no space before and after each line. There is a 7 point space after the last item in the list. So we're gonna find our, yeah, this communication language all the way to art design. Yeah, this. We're gonna highlight everything. Now they say they want a numbered point, so we're gonna click on here. Here is the number. Define new number point. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 alignments, left, center, right. So I think this is left, right? Yeah, left margin to the column. You're gonna click on left, click on OK. Here you can see it's exactly like this. Then you're going to, okay, now this is for the alphabet part. When they in some exams they will say reorganize it to be A B C, to be alphabetically in order. Sometimes it may be one A B C D E F G, but you click on this button when they ask you to do so. You can see it goes from sorted here. Arrange the current selection in alphabetic or numerical order. But luckily they have access to do that, so we don't necessarily have to do this. Now we're going to line spacing objects that they said that they want um line listed single line spacing with no space before and after each line. So we're gonna click on, okay, left special, okay, line spacing single, and before is 0 and after is 7 points, so we're gonna type 7. Oh, after his like this. I think this is what they want you to do. So you're gonna click on save. So remember, just click on this button. You click on line spacing option, single after, yes, exactly how they want. Now they now want you to import the image logo J2421 logo point in place it in the paragraph beginning, we have 8 spacious playrooms. Now, to save time, we're just gonna click on edit and click on find and type we have 8 spacious playrooms right here. So write exactly as they said it, a spacious playroom, dot dot dot, that dot dot part is where you put the image. So we're gonna click on insert, we're gonna click on pictures, we're gonna click on this device, and this is the logo they want us to do. Now you can see it's upside down. I'm sure they'll ask us to modify it in a few seconds. Rotate the image 180 degrees so that the image size and with the image size and aspect ratio maintained. So we're gonna click on picture format. Oh, exactly right here. They say they want 80 degree, 80, 180 degrees. So we're just gonna edit it exactly 180 degrees. You're gonna click on size, and yeah, you can see the rotation is 180 degrees. And lock aspect ratio and relative to original picture, they are all maintained. So you're gonna click on OK. Now this format the image so it's aligned to the right margin and the top of the paragraph setting, text wrapped around the image. So you can see right now, text is not going in between the image, and no matter where I put it, it's not gonna change. So you're gonna click on this right button right next to the layout option, or you can click on wrap text right here. We're gonna click on here. We're gonna square type. Let's click on square, so you can see text wraps around image. No matter which one you book, the text wraps around image. There's a lot to choose from, but this is the one we normally pick. And they say they wanted right margin, so we're just gonna. We have 8 spacious playroom. I think something like this. They wanted something like this. Top of the paragraph. They wanted at the top of the paragraphs, like this. Now locate the table. We already know this. So before we do anything else, let's quickly save. We don't want it to work. Here is our table right here. Now they said that the table width, format the table so that the table width. Okay, so they want us to format table. This is very common during the exam. We're just gonna click on table layout, and this is the width. They said format the table so that it will be 13 centimeters. So we're gonna click on 13. You can see it's already automatically at 13. Oh my. And all the rows are set to 1 centimeter high. So we're gonna click on rows for 1. Ooh, it's looking a bit too big. The data is centered aligned and vertically in each row. We're gonna make it center aligned, okay, and vertically in each row. The table is centered within the page margin. So we're gonna click on page layout, align top center, cell margins, cell margins. Oh my gosh. I need a break. I haven't found a way to make it 13 centimeters without making it expand. 13 centimeters. Oh, I found it. Okay, yeah, this is how they want you to do it. 13 centimeters. This is how I did it. So we're gonna see the cell size. We're gonna click right here. We're gonna click on row column. This is the cell size. Actually, I didn't click that. What I did actually was click on this auto fit. Let me take it back for y'all to see. I clicked on auto fit all the contents, but now it's now 2 centimeters, 3.3. So I typed 13, and it automatically became fit inside the paper. So if anytime they actually do this, I highly recommend you use auto fit. Now let's continue on what they ask us to do. They say yes, center aligned, and it's auto okay. Now spell check and proofread the documents that the list and the table are not split over column or pages. There are no windows or orphans, no blank pages, Original styles are maintained except the T subset styles change in step 6. All styles are consistently spaces consistent between all items. Save the document using the same files in step format, print the documents. Okay. So basically, we're gonna first start with the spelling error. Now you can just use this. There's only one spelling mistake. Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna add this to the scenario. Okay. Then let's see, align clarity are structured. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is I've spell checked everything. Now if it's 91% vocabulary. No, we're not trying to change the vocabulary. We're just gonna leave it like this. We're not supposed to change the words. Just make it look better. But spelling conformity 740. Yeah, assets, clarity, nuance. Vocabulary, I don't think it's necessary to change it, but let's just leave it here. Resume, just gonna leave all of this. It's not necessary. Okay, all these parts should change them. The punctuations. So this is much better. It's increased all the way to 93%, and I think this is what we need to do to check it. Hmm. Okay. It's increasing by 98. All we have to do is finish the resume. Just ignore these ones if it's not necessary. Oh, consider result, collaborate, manage, and clarity. I have finished reviewing the editor's suggestion and now it's up to 100%. So you have to do everything. You're gonna click on save. The table, as for the table, luckily it finished, the column had already finished. So we're just going to leave it like this and make sure that, yeah, I think we have done everything. Save the documents, yes, all styles are complete, yes. There are no black pages and no written offer. Without offer means there's no like black pages. Oh, there is one blank page. This table is a bit too big. So we're gonna highlight this and let's see if we can change that. We're gonna click on layout, we're gonna click on table layout. Yes, this is supposed to be 1 and this is supposed to be 13. Auto fit all the contents. I'm gonna change here to 13. Hmm. Wait. The table layout. Okay. We're gonna go on 13. Hmm. It's not working anymore. The auto fit's not really working. So I guess we will just leave it as this. Normally, normally you're supposed to make it 13, but the issue is when we do make it 13, it's really big and it doesn't fit the paper, and that will reduce the marks we will get during the examination. There's no blank pages. There is one blank page. No, there's no blank pages except this one. I don't think this is considered a black pages. So I think this is it for the word production. Save the document and print the document. So I think this is it for word production. We have done 3 evidence and we'll end the video right here. On our next class, we will be doing database, which is exactly what they're going to ask us to do next. Database. All this is database, tax 3 database. But that is for our next class. Thank you all so much for watching to our Waidsum Academy Cambridge IGCSE ICT video, and click the like and subscribe button so we can create more content for you students to use. And I hope you find this video helpful. And that is all.